young fellow, not yet 18, sun-browned and grey-eyed, in a jacket of deer's leather with a black velvet collar, a green hood upon his head, and a steel crossbow at his back. The Express, it appeared, had brought great news. A battle was impending. Sir Daniel had sent for every man that could draw a bow or carry a bill to go post-haste to Ketley, under pain of his severe displeasure, but for whom they were to fight, or of where the battle was expected, Dick knew nothing. Sir Oliver would come shortly himself, and Bennet Hatch was arming at that moment, for he it was who should lead the party. "It is the ruin of this kind land," a woman said. "If the barons live at war, ploughfolk must eat roots." "Nay," said Dick, "every man that follows shall have 6pence a day, and archers 12. "If they live," returned the woman, "that may very well be, but how if they die, my master?" "They cannot better die than for their natural lord," said Dick. "No natural lord of mine," said the man in the smock. "I follow the Walsinghams. So we all did down Brierley way till 2 years ago come Candlemas. And now I must side with Brackley. It was the law that did it. Call ye that natural? But now, what with Sir Daniel and what with Sir Oliver, that knows more of law than honesty, I have no natural lord but poor King Harry the Sixth, God bless him. The poor innocent that cannot tell his right hand from his left." "Ye speak with an ill tongue, friend," answered Dick, "to miscall your good master and my lord the king in the same libel. But King Harry, praised be the saints, has come again into his right mind, and will have all things peaceably ordained. And as for Sir Daniel, you are very brave behind his back, but I will be no tale-bearer, and let that suffice." "I say no harm of you, Master Richard," returned the peasant. "Y'are a lad, but when ye come to a man's inches, you will find you have an empty pocket. I say no more. The saints help Sir Daniel's neighbours, and the blessed maid protect his wards." "Clipsby," said Richard, "ye speak what I cannot hear with honour. Sir Daniel is my good master and my guardian." "Come now, will ye read me a riddle?" returned Clipsby. "On whose side is Sir Daniel?" "I know not," said Dick, colouring a little, for his guardian had changed sides continually in the troubles of that period, and every change had brought him some increase of fortune. "Aye," returned Clipsby, "you nor no man, for indeed he is one that goes to bed Lancaster and gets up York." Just then the bridge rang under horseshoe iron, and the party turned and saw Bennet Hatch come galloping, a brown-faced, grizzled fellow, heavy of hand and grim of mien, armed with sword and spear, a steel sallet on his head, a leather jack upon his body. He was a great man in these parts, Sir Daniel's right hand in peace and war, and at that time, by his master's interest, bailiff of the 100. "Clipsby," he shouted, "off to the moat-house, and send all other laggards the same gait. Bowyer will give you jack and sallet. We must ride before curfew. Look to it. He that is last at the lynch-gate, Sir Daniel shall reward. Look to it right well. I know you for a man of naught, Nance," he added to one of the women. "Is old Appleyard uptown?" "I'll warrant you," replied the woman, "in his field for sure." So the group dispersed, and while Clipsby walked leisurely over the bridge, Bennet and young Shelton rode up the road together, through the village, and past the church. "You will see the old shrew," said Bennet. "He will waste more time grumbling and prating of Harry V than would serve a man to shoe a horse, and all because he has been to the French wars." The house to which they were bound was the last in the village, standing alone among lilacs, and beyond it, on 3 sides, there was open meadow rising towards the borders of the wood. Hatch dismounted, threw his rein over the fence, and walked down the field, Dick keeping close at his elbow, to where the old soldier was digging, knee-deep in his cabbages, and now and again, in a cracked voice, singing a snatch of song. He was all dressed in leather, Only his hood and tippet were of black.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.